This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
All right. Well, there was some back and forth, and people are weighing in on Yandy and Mendeecees. As you know, they have their foster daughter, Infinity Gilliard. And on this season on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Yandy revealed that 19-year-old Infinity started to change after she got into a relationship with a much older individual, and accused Infinity's new friend of being a negative influence. And according to Yandy, this person plotted against them so that Yandy would lose custody of her kids while Mendeecees was in prison. There was just a lot of drama. And so Yandy and Mendeecees made a decision to have a talk about their future concerning their family and also concerning Infinity. And they wanted her to actually move out, but they would assist her in having her own apartment. Listen to what happened.
You're gonna get a job to pay your rent and start to live on your own. We're gonna pay your rent for the first 2 months. We're gonna help you be independent and make that transition to a young adult. What do you think?
Thank you for, even considering that. I just think that for me, living on my own, I think that that's not something I'm ready for. I'm not ready to be isolated.
Why are you crying?
You feel like you're getting abandoned?
To y'all, it feels like you're helping me, but to me, it's showing up as I feel like my biological mom is putting me right back out. I'm just not ready for it.
I'll be honest with you. I seen the clip and I didn't see a problem with it. If you're age 19, 20 years old, you're changing and you're affecting the things in the house and you want to be grown. Yeah, it's same thing with me. If you don't want to accept the rules of my house, my mother and father would have said, get the F out my house as well. Like it is, you got to follow the rules of the house. And if you're not following the rules of the house and you want to be grown and alone, yes, my parents would have been like, yeah, it's time for you to find your own place. Nobody's kicking you out. I'm going to help you. But if you're that grown, you got to move on.
Right. Well, I just want to say Infinity then went on social media and said that she's going to be releasing a book, a tell-all book, as well about all of this. So I don't know what's going to happen. But Mendeecees did respond, and here's what he had to say on Instagram.
Nobody try to be mean. I do have compassion. My wife, she continued to reach out, and your comments are very hurtful. Y'all just tearing everybody down. Y'all tearing her down. Y'all tearing me down. Y'all tearing Yandy down. Y'all wishing death. Y'all wishing us locked up. And know that it's some things that happen behind the scenes I can't really say. But I know when police and DAs get involved, it's a whole different ball game.
I be about to tell folks to mind their business, but then I forget it's
on reality
it's
TV.
reality TV, so it's for public consumption. But all parties involved have to expect that there's going to be opinions, right?
Yeah, they're parents, though. At the end of the day, they are parents. They raised this young lady. They helped her out as much as possible, but something probably happened in that house where she didn't follow the rules. And if you don't follow the rules, I can't have you in my house. My parents are the same way. My parents would threw me out immediately if I didn't follow the rules.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't really know.
That's the first time I
can't
heard this
say
whole situation.
That's what happened. Mendeecees said there were some issues in the past with Infinity that he has let go of, but he doesn't want to be painted as the bad person. I'm sure Infinity, as you heard, has her own side of the story of what went down.
And he didn't kick him out and say you're on your own. One, he said we will help you be independent. We will help you with your mortgage, your rent. We will help you.
That's why context matters, because I don't know what y'all talking about, but just hearing that clip, I just thought she was moving out on her own and he was going to help her for the first 2 months. I didn't know that.
She didn't want to leave.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's not trying to leave, but they're trying to. And let's be clear, Mendeecees was in prison. Now he's back home. I'm sure he's reconnecting. But when you have a foster child, you also want them to feel like that's your real child, I would think.
Oh, right? That's a foster child?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I don't know any context to this clip at all.
Oh. I mean, this was a big storyline that's been going on for quite some time now, where Yandy took in a foster child, Infinity.
She adopted her, yep.
And if you remember,
I remember that.
Yeah. So this is Infinity.
Okay.
The child that she adopted, and so now they're wanting her to get her own place. She's 19 years old. They said they'll help her with the rent for the first couple of months, but they want her to get a job and pay for things on her own. Some people are saying, would you treat your own children that are biologically yours that same way? I can't say that they would or wouldn't. I don't know.
Well, I'm sending healing energy to all parties involved. Mendeecees, Yandy, Infinity.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
And clearly Infinity hasn't had the easiest life growing up in foster care either. So
I know my parents.
If she's hurt, she's hurt.
My parents told me if I didn't go to college that I would have to get the F out the house. And they wasn't going to help me with no.
Yeah, but I don't think
nothing.
they would have really meant that.
Yes, they would have.
I don't know. You don't know that.
Absolutely. If I did not go to college, I would have to get out
Would you do that to your kids?
Yeah. You've been working with this guy for 11 years.
know,
You can't see why his parents would want to kick him out the house?
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, any
Yo,
excuse.
shut up, man.
You
We try to kick him out every day.
Yes, come on.
He's coming back.
Come on.
All right, Michael
F
Jordan
y'all.
and Charles Barkley are no longer friends. And Charles Barkley was very open and honest about what happened that led to their estrangement. And during this interview, here's what he had to say.
Are you guys still friends? What's up with that?
We're not. I take some responsibility for that. He was one of my best friends, and I definitely love him and miss him, to be honest with you. But I have to do my job. I was asked a question, and I'm told you I'm always be honest at my job. I said, I don't know if Michael's ever going to be successful because I don't know if he got enough strong people around him.
Successful running the Charlotte Hornets?
Yes.
All right, that was a sit-down interview with Bob Costas for HBO. And, you know, he was very open and honest, I guess, about what happened.
It gets tricky in this business. When you have friends, you know what I'm saying? It's a fine line, right? Like, do you say what you really want to say, you know? Or do you keep some things to yourself? I think, to me, it depends on what you've told that person.
Yeah, and it depends on your friendship, too.
Yeah, but also,
you know some people will feel away.
That's right.
But also, if you say it on air or you say it on TV, you got to say it to your friend first, right? You don't.
I would think so.
Mm-hmm.
But then it also might feel like, well, let's leave this personal between us.
And maybe you should say that. You know what I mean? If you're Charles Barkley, maybe you should say that. Like, you know, me and Michael have had discussions, but that's my man, so that's between us. But, you know, whatever.
All right, now Future is accused of texting his son that his mother, Brittany, is a hoe. She posted these on social media.
That's wild.
Yes, you can see it says, Dad won, your mother is a hoe. And she posted it on social media. He texted this to a child. You a real coward. He 8 years old, stupid. And they had some back and forth. Some people felt like this wasn't a real text message and it was Photoshopped. But after this back and forth, he posted, pray for her. So people, you know, Future always comes up with these captions. And he came out with some gear, some merch that says pray for her. And then Brittany, in response, came out with her own merch that says pray for him. So some way, somehow, they'll capitalize off of this drama. But
I'm sending healing energy to all parties. All parties involved in this situation. Future, what's his baby mom name?
Brittany.
Brittany, you know, I'm sending healing energy to all parties involved in this situation.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee.
I really hope he didn't send a message saying your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, that's wild. All right. Revolt will
Kids
see
never
tomorrow.
really find out that information either, by the way.
What?
If their moms are truly, you know, promiscuous, kids never find that out. Like in the future.
No.
Nah, never.
What did you say about Future?
Unless your mom is young. Unless your mom is young, like a lot of these you know.
Oh my
kids
God,
early,
y'all!
then
I
you
don't
do-
even have this conversation with
You
you,
know what I mean?
guys. Just shut up.
No, because this is a real thing. And I'm not talking about this situation
not
in
this situation,
particular.
but
we all know.
Like, we don't know what our mama did or what our grandmama did.
We don't know
back
what
then.
our mama and grandma did.
And I like it like
but
that.
there's a lot of men in the town who do. That's all I'm simply saying, bruh.
They know your mom in a better way.
Sometimes when that OG walk up on you and be like, hey, you such and such son. Yeah.
You know what?
And
Goodbye,
I bet
man.
that OG was a hoe.
Probably.
Yo, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.